the Phoenix Mercury. Here's Clark back to Boston. Back inside. Oh, good ball movement. And it's Boston medalists. Now on a back-to-back here tonight. This is really physically demanding.
No, it is extremely difficult. Just one, not only physically, but also mentally staying in.
Did you guys see what just went down in Indianapolis? You guys, I'm still picking my jaw up off the floor. Caitlin Clark, the rookie sensation, just straight up cooked WNBA legend Diana Taurasi. And I'm not talking about a barbecue, I'm talking about a basketball clinic. We're talking buckets, trash talk, and a level of intensity that made you jump out of your seat. This wasn't just a win for the Fever, it was a hold my beer moment for the rest of the league. Clark didn't just beat Taurasi, she made her look like a rookie. And can we talk about that 3-0 record against Phoenix? That's like beating your arch nemesis 3 times in a row. This game was a turning point, folks, a straight up changing of the guard. Caitlin Clark is not just the future, she's the present. And Diana? Well, let's just say she's got some nightmares coming her way.
Reality is coming. There's levels to this thing. You're gonna come with some grown women that have been playing professional basketball for a long time.
Now here's what you guys don't know. You see, the first time Caitlin walked into the WNBA, all fresh and ready to shine, the queen of the court, Dana, wasn't all about the rookie charm. She let Caitlin know in no uncertain terms that the WNBA was a whole different ballgame, and she wasn't afraid to throw a little shade at the rookie's fan base while she was at it. You'd think that'd be the end of it, but nope. The drama was just getting started. Caitlin's team, the Indiana Fever, actually beat Diana's Phoenix Mercury the first 2 times they faced off. Crazy, right? People were like, oh, it's just luck. But then, the rubber met the road after the Olympics. The Fever and Mercury went head-to-head again, and let me tell you, Caitlin absolutely stole the show. It was like, Diana who? The Fever dropped a bomb on the Mercury, 98-89. Talk about a statement.
Clark just wants to settle things down here for the moment. She gets the step on Cunningham. Clark gets to the rim. This is Smith. Clark cutting. It's Mitchell with the...
Now let's break this game down. From the tip-off, Caitlin Clark was on fire. She was draining threes like it was nothing. I mean, this girl's got ice in her veins. By halftime, she was already putting up numbers that would make LeBron blush. 16 points, 5 dimes, and 4 boards. Are you kidding me? And it was just the first half, but it wasn't just Clark's showtime. The whole Fever team was on point. They were sharing the ball like they were roommates splitting rent. They were hitting shots, playing defense, and just oozing confidence. It was like they were possessed by the basketball gods or something.
By the way, had just 2 first-half turnovers. They've had 7 here in the third quarter. Clark step back on a deep 2. Oh, gets the shot.
On the other side of the court, Diana Taurasi looked a bit rusty. I mean, she was trying to find her shot, but it just wasn't falling. And then there was that technical foul. Girl, chill. The Fever's defense was all over her and the rest of the Mercury team. It was like they were playing on easy mode. But let's switch back to Caitlin Clark for a second. She wasn't just playing the game, she was owning it. Her swagger was off the charts. She was talking trash, she was hitting shots, she was running the show. It was like watching a basketball masterclass. And can we talk about that clutch 3-point shooting? She was hitting them from downtown like it was nothing. This win was extra sweet for Clark because the Mercury had been talking trash on social media. Well, she had the last laugh. This girl is on fire and the league better watch out.
These 3 gold medalists as Boston dips inside and can't finish. Boston wrestling through a triple team. Here is Clark off the screen, launches. Fever have hit 7 of their last 8 shots here from the floor. Samuelson, good ball movements, and finds.
Now, you might be thinking, okay, Caitlin Clark had a great game, but what about the rest of the team? Well, get ready for this. Kelsey Mitchell decided to join the party. She dropped 28 points, including 6 threes. I mean, can you believe it? The Clark and Mitchell duo was unstoppable. This wasn't just a win, it was a statement. The Fever didn't just beat the Mercury, they embarrassed them. 3-0 against Phoenix? That's unheard of. This team is on fire. But here's the real deal. This is bigger than just one game. This is about the future of the WNBA. Caitlin Clark isn't just a player, she's a game changer. She's scoring from everywhere, making plays like it's nothing. Teams are going to have to rewrite their entire defensive playbook just to figure out how to stop her.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. I think we came out with a lot of energy. It's just, continuing to find a way to sustain that, but at the same time, they're a really good team. They're not going to go away. It's just...
This wasn't just a game, it was a statement. The Fever are making a serious playoff push. They're currently in 7th place and every win counts. But can we talk about how far this team has come? Remember when they were losing left and right? It looked like another bad season. But then Caitlin Clark showed up. She brought this winning attitude, this fire to the team. Everyone started playing with more confidence, more aggression. It's like she's possessed by basketball magic. And don't forget about that Olympic break. Most players chill, but not Caitlin. She came back stronger, faster, and meaner. She took all the hate and turned it into fuel. This girl is on another level.
Down the stretch for Team USA, earning her first. You can imagine she'll likely be part of future teams, probably with the player she's guarding right now, Caitlin Clark.
But let's not forget about Diana Taurasi's little jab at her when she was drafted.
Reality is coming. There's levels to this thing. You're going to come with some grown women that have been playing professional basketball for a long time.
Now, don't get me wrong. Taurasi is a legend and knows her stuff. She's been around forever, and she's seen it all. But Caitlin, she's breaking records left and right and playing with a swagger we haven't seen in a long time. So, while Taurasi might have a point about the WNBA level, she might have underestimated just how special Caitlin is. This girl is on a mission.
Yeah, it's amazing. What Caitlin's been able to do in her short career so far has just been nothing short of remarkable.
And now, even Taurasi knows Caitlin is the real deal. She's been nothing but praise for her. After their first matchup, Taurasi was like, whoa, this kid is something else. She's already accomplished so much in such a short time. And in that game, Taurasi got to see it up close again. She even gave Caitlin a little shoulder pat at the end of the game. Like, okay, you got me this time. It's like she's passing the torch or something.
Quarter.
We didn't crumble. We had a few lapses that it didn't look very pretty for us, but we always found a way to respond. And honestly, I thought we played a really good fourth quarter and came up with...
Now, I know this seems like it's just a one-time thing, but let me tell you, this is bigger than that. What we saw in Indy wasn't just a win, it was a turning point for the whole WNBA. How often do we see a rookie come in and not just hang with the greats, but outshine them? And how often does a team go from being a total mess to a playoff contender in one season? Caitlin Clark isn't just playing basketball. She's rewriting the rule book. She's scoring from anywhere, seeing the court like nobody else, and making everyone else better. Coaches are losing sleep trying to figure out how to stop her. And the craziest part, she's just getting started. Imagine what she'll be like in a few years. The sky's not the limit for her. It's just the beginning.
And talking with Sue Bird, I think she uses a great word to describe what it's like watching Caitlin. And she says, it's thrilling. We know she's great. We know she's captivated the country. Why? What about Caitlin makes her so captivating?
Caitlin is changing the whole dang game and bringing a level of excitement we haven't seen in years. New fans are flocking to the WNBA like crazy. We're talking a potential game changer here, folks. A whole new era of women's basketball might be starting. Now, this is where it gets juicy. Every team in the league is on high alert. They're not just worried about the Fever, they're freaking out about Caitlin Clark. Players are pushing themselves harder than ever, knowing they gotta step up their game. The Fever aren't just knocking on the playoff door, they're kicking it in. But making the playoffs isn't enough anymore. With Clark leading the charge, fans are dreaming of championships. The pressure is on, big time. Can she handle it? Can she keep this up? The whole world is watching. And let's talk about the old guard, like Taurasi. Are they ready to pass the torch, or are they going to fight back? The WNBA is at a crossroads. The next few weeks could change everything. One thing's for sure, this league will never be the same, and it's all thanks to a rookie from Iowa who's taking the world by storm. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Do you believe Caitlin Clark is the future of the WNBA and has already surpassed Diana Taurasi as the league's brightest star? Or do you think her success might just be a fleeting hot streak? Share your opinions in the comments below. And while you're here, don't forget to like this video and hit that subscribe button for more insider buzz.